Greetings. This is video number 3 in our series, The Prayers That We Pray. This was supposed to be video number 4, but I posted a clip and the response was triggering in a positive way, frustrations on both sides. Here we go. God, help me to grow my business, although all I do is beg and ask for people to come and do stuff for free. This can also help you personally though. Even if you don't have a business or a brand, this can help you. So let's talk it out. One of the reasons why your business is not growing, you have the same clientele, your cash flow is not coming in like you would like for it to be, is because you may not know it, but you have a poverty, lack, scarcity mindset. And you project that onto others when you're always asking them to do stuff for free. You're always asking them to come to your events for free. And I'm gonna break this down. This video is gonna bless you. I'm telling you, you need to watch it. And you also need to share it. I don't ever ask you to share anything, but I'm asking you to share this video. I'm gonna give you steps and some tips on how to grow your business financially, how to expand your clientele. And this is the kind of stuff, y'all are gonna get a lot of free stuff today. This video may be super long. This is the kind of stuff that I do in my business sessions. So I'm going to give you steps and I'm going to give you tips on how to expand your business and your clientele and to get that cash flow coming into your business. You have a beggar spirit, and a beggar spirit it's a repellent. Think about when you go to the stoplight and you see beggars. The first thing you do is you lock your doors or you try to look straight ahead as if you have no peripheral vision at all. You start messing with the radio. You haven't listened to music the whole hour you've been driving. Now you want to text on your phone. It repels you when people beg. Let's just get down to it. It's the same thing when you go to the mall and you have those people at the kiosk and you're always trying to run away from them because they're always jumping in your face. You'll go to the other side of the mall and walk against traffic just to avoid them. Why? Because they come off beggary. And they come over here, try this, come let me spray this on you, let me flat iron your hair. But if they were offering something free just to talk to them, that would kind of change your mind a little bit. Hey, you're gonna give me a free product just for coming over here to talk to you? That's a different type of energy. You get that versus come here, come let me do this, let me do this. You already know they want something from you. And that's how you come off as business owners, always trying to get other vendors to use their gifts, talents, products, and services to help further your business, but you're not offering anything. People are repelled by you and your business, and therefore you're repelling money. It's the same way personally. You're always asking people to babysit for you and just to do things even in your personal life, but yet you want to have abundance. You want to have overflow, but you take advantage of people. You don't bring snacks. Let me tell you something. Whenever people babysat my kids when they were younger and I was doing a book event, I always brought snacks. If I didn't have the money at that time, I always brought snacks for my kids. Sometimes I will make food for my child, for their children, and for them as the adults. Or I would do both, food and money, but I never came empty-handed. And these were family members. You think, oh, that's just my niece. No, if she picked up my kids for me, I always sent her a cash app for gas money. I don't care if it was $5. When I did my live recording, I paid my singers, and there was 5 of them. I paid them at least $15 every time they drove to my house, and I was not backed by a label. I manifested, I created, I believed for that money. And that's what you business owners and brands are not doing. You're just out here begging. One of these steps on here is going to be about family and friends and how we treat them when we have our businesses and when they have businesses. Just because they're your family and friends, they are still worthy of full compensation. They're still worthy. Woo, I know I'm jumping ahead, but this is a very passionate subject for me. I paid my niece because I would have to pay Uber, and I paid someone to watch my kids. I don't care if it was my sister, my niece, because I would have to pay a nanny. But that is why I've always had money and I've always been abundant. And I've always had stuff flowing into my life, favor, credits, refunds, money, abundance, because I am a giver. I'm not poor. And I'm talking about poor in mind and poor in spirit. I used to be. That's why I can help you. I am not poor in my mind and my spirit anymore. And even when I was still kind of poor in my spirit, I still had this thing not to take advantage of people. Give, offer something. Offer a gift card, offer something that says, I value your talent, your gift, your service, your time. We're about to get into it. I just want to help you understand why you may be broke as a business owner or even personally, and why your business is not expanding. I'm going to help you. I'm going to show you. And you're always asking people to do stuff for free as if they're not worthy of full compensation, as if their gifts, their talents, their products, and their services are not valuable. When you are always asking someone to do something for free, and I'm going to get very specific, you have this take spirit. You have this take energy. You don't have a giving spirit. Therefore, you don't receive. You have this well, I don't have it, I'm just going to ask them. That's still a take spirit. And you know who else does that? Thieves. They take because they don't have. And you have this mindset of, well, I just don't have it, but I want to host this event and I want to throw this party. There's all kind of businesses out there. You have an in-home business. You have a talent. You sing, you play, you have jewelry, clothes. Put yourself in where you belong. And we're going to talk from the side point of the people that are always asking, and for us who need to learn how to say no and not accept that and know your value. And that's what you're doing. You're taking advantage of people, or trying to. And this lack poverty mindset keeps being multiplied back to you because you're already putting out there, I'm broke. And we're going to get into the small business stuff. I don't have, so I'm just going to ask them if they can just come and just do this and just do that without any kind of offering. Whatever kind of spirit you put out, that's what you're going to receive. If all you want to do is give vendors exposure, then that's all you're ever going to get is exposure. People just know who you are, but you won't have any cash flow. You won't have any abundance coming into your business because you're not giving that out. And abundance is not always about money, but it is about exchange. If someone provides a service, the exchange is you're going to pay them money. But you can also just speak words of abundance. You can make your declarations. You can put out your faith. But in exchange, you're going to get something back. What you're believing for, it's always about exchange. But you beggars are out here, well, can you just come and sing one song? We about to get into all of it. I'm talking about repeat offenders here now. When you put out that I don't have, that I'm in lack, and I'm just a small business owner, the universe, spirit, God agrees with you. Okay, you don't have? We agree. You don't have, because that's what you're saying. That's what you're putting out there. Every time you call somebody to come and do something and you have no intentions of paying them anything but a plate of food and some exposure, you're saying, I don't have, and so the universe doesn't give. This is not about making relationships transactional. Most of the times, my aunt would refuse money. But it's the idea of coming with an abundant mindset so that you can receive abundance. Sometimes they'll refuse your gas money. They'll refuse whatever you have to offer because they don't understand that you're working this principle of abundance. And when they refuse, I say, okay, that's why you always offer. I don't care who it is. I have people in my DMs, some are frequent flyers, that are constantly asking me for free advice. They're always asking me to show them how to do this. Hey, I'm about to do what you do. So can you help me? Hey, this was my favorite one. Hey, can I pick your brain? No, you can go to my website and pick a product. You haven't even went to my website and bought a mug. You haven't went and bought anything from me for years, but you stay in my DM. I'm not going to call anybody out, but I am. You stay in my DMs, more than one person asking me constantly, can you take a few seconds? No, I cannot. I have 2 Facebook pages, other pages, and if I took a few seconds for every 300 people that asked me that, I would never get nothing done. I'd be broke just like you. So my thing is, you haven't even went to my website. Here's another one. Hey, when are you going to make some new music so I can come on the journey with you and sit in the studio with you? Because I'm about to make a project too. When you make new choices and go to my website and support and go download the first album that I did, you haven't even downloaded the first album. And here's the thing. When you support people, you don't have to use their products. You don't have to like it. Get the mug and give it to somebody else that drinks coffee or tea. Buy somebody else's jewelry or buy something that they have and give it to the beggars on the side of the street, the ones that you've been ignoring. So that's number 1. Stop asking people to do stuff for free. Number 2, and before I get to number 2, let me just break it down really, really clear for you. This is why I don't do anything for free unless the spirit leads me to. Let me get specific with you. When someone asks me to do something, it's because they either saw something online, right? They want Dorian Marie to come. They don't want Dorian that just rolled out of the bed, that didn't do anything with this, that didn't do anything with this, that didn't do anything with this. They don't want that version. You want what you got and what you saw online, what you saw in a video, what you see on my website. But that costs money. I paid for that. That costs money. I cannot just walk up into the store and just go grab some MAC makeup and just walk out the door and say, thanks guys, I have an event today. I'm going to be arrested for stealing. That's what y'all are doing. When you want me to come to an event, do you want me just to roll out of bed with a shirt, or you want to see what you see online? I have to pay my stylist. I have to pay my photographer when I take pictures. That's what's drawing you in to invite me in the first place. What you see online. That's not free. When you ask me to come sing, you ask me to come speak. Do you want the Dorian that hasn't practiced her song all week and just roll up in there and fumbling over the words so you can make fun of me and make a meme out of me and tell everybody that you shouldn't have invited me? Or do you want the one who's taking out her time, which you need to compensate me for, to sit down at my keyboard and practice my lyrics and practice my words? Do you want me to come and speak to your business leaders? Do you want me to come and speak to your group of women, your youth, and not have taken the time to prepare? Do you just want me to roll up out of bed and be like, okay, y'all, finish it. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. Or do you want me to get you some downloads like you're getting in this video and all the other videos that I do, so that I can be effective in delivering the message? This is why, and it's not just me, this is why people have a hard time just doing stuff for free. But you want to say people are always about money. Yes, it is about money, because you're watching this video because of money. Somebody paid a phone service, somebody paid for a device, somebody paid for the lights if you're inside of a building watching the video. So sure, I can just pull something out my butt and just come to your event and just throw a song together, or just, throw a message together, come with some flip-flops, and you'll be upset, you'll be disappointed. But yet, you didn't want to compensate me for my time to prepare. What you don't understand is, especially as a musician, if you want me to learn a song, sometimes I have to go learn lyrics. I don't know every song that you ask me to sing. And this one gets me too. Well, I just want you to come sing one song and bless the people. I just want you to come and speak for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We are a brand out here. Again, we ain't talking about when the Spirit leads you to come and just do something to bless somebody. I am very, when it comes to funerals and things like that, there's some kind of leeway, just depending. But you know what I'm saying? Think about your business, you brands and you business people. When they come and just say, can you just bring just a couple of your pieces? Or if you have an in-home daycare or something, can you just watch my baby for 3 days? What you don't understand is, even if I just watch your baby for 3 days and I'm licensed, I still have to have food prepared. I have to make sure that I'm in compliance. I still have to make sure there's enough supplies for your child. Make sure, as far as, vaccines. I have to make sure all that stuff is straight. But you just want me just to watch them for 3 days. It's just for 3. It's not for a full week. And not pay and compensate? And I used to have a licensed daycare at home, so I know how people feel with that stuff. Can you just bring some donations of some stuff that you have? Who had to pay for that? If I sell jewelry, and I'm going to talk about what I have on. If I sell jewelry and clothes, I had to pay for that. And you just want me to come and give it for free? What are you thinking? Get in where you fit in. With singing, I have to do vocal warm-ups. I have to take time. My kids have to listen to me screaming around the house doing my vocal warm-ups. They're used to it now, but that's time. It doesn't matter if it's just one song, just a few pieces, just 3 days. Just come speak for just 10 minutes. We are a brand out here. We represent ourselves. We are our business. And it doesn't matter if it's just one song. Yes, the prices and stuff can vary depending on what you're coming to perform. Well, it's not a full set. I don't care. I don't care. It's still one song that I had to prepare for. Think about people that have those kid businesses where they're like clowns and they have those costumes that they have to maintain. Well, we just want you just to dress up. You ain't got to bring all the other stuff. It doesn't matter. What if it was dirty? Now I got to go get it clean and you're not buying me anything. Who's going to pay for my cleaning bill? I'm just saying, I got to get the nose and the wig and all of that. And some of them wear certain colors all the time because that's their brand. You need to respect people's brand and respect who they are. Think of any business, their website, their Instagram pages, everything that they put out there, my album covers, my book covers, that stuff costs money. Okay? We pay for that. And sometimes we have helpers. If you have an in-home business, you have people helping you ship. If you have a table, like when I go to my events, I have tables. Sometimes I bring people with me to help me run my table because I'm talking to people. I always compensate them. I don't care if it was my sister, my cousin, blood or not. They got food and they got a check in their hand. That's only fair. It's only right. And it's my time. It's my time to prepare for your event or to prepare to give whatever you want me to give. That could be my time with my family, my kids, or just my Netflix time. I could be Amazon Prime videoing at that time that you want me to help you. And then what if we did this as business owners? What if we did this for free once a week or twice a week? We would never have a successful business because we would be losing money, constantly trying to come to your stuff for free. Maybe you didn't know this side of it, so let me help you out. Let's get to this exposure thing. Woo! Always wanting us to do stuff for exposure. Sweetie, I can get on this camera right now and say something stupid, say something dumb. jump off my trampoline backwards with no net and go viral. I can expose myself. Some of us already have platforms. The days of giving us a food plate and just having exposure, that bargaining tool is kind of going out the window because of social media. Have you ever heard of social media? And you say, well, the 30 people that I was going to have you come and talk to, that's 30 people that you didn't know. I understand that. But again, I can turn on this camera and do something stupid and get 30,000 views. We as influencers, especially if you have a business page, you can pay for views. You can pay for followers. You can pay for people to subscribe to you. So that's not going to work. And if you call us out there to come and do something, there's no guarantee that your followers, the people that you have, are going to patronize our business. Think about people that have food trucks, taco trucks, and you want them just to come and you'll get exposure. Well, there's no guarantee that those people are going to want, or even buy my tacos, my barbecue. And a lot of those people have to go and buy their food in advance to prepare, and you're not offering anything. We're not talking about an even exchange where y'all both agree. We're not talking about that, because I have vendors where we agree, where there may not be any money exchange, but I'll be their their referral or their top vendor that they choose for such and such. And there's always that agreement, but I'm talking to the people I'm talking to. Number 2, I kind of already touched on this, but just because they are friends and family and they have a business, they are still worthy of full compensation. Their value should not be diminished just because y'all are blood. How is it that you want your family and friends that have businesses to succeed, but you're always looking for a handout and a discount? You have 6 kids and you want her to do all your kids' hair. I talked about this in my first book, Let's Talk It Out. You want her to do all of their hair just because she has, a storefront. You want her to do them for free, or you're always looking for a discount. It's one thing when they offer. I don't even take advantage of my own child like that. She has her own business and I pay her, or we have an exchange. I'm not talking about mother-daughter functions and relationships. I'm talking about when it comes to her business. I don't take advantage of her, but here y'all are out here taking advantage of any and everybody. Trying to. I want my daughter to succeed. So if I have her do my makeup for some reason, I'm going to take her to the makeup store and let her buy whatever she wants. Or there may be a cash exchange. She wanted me to do something for her business because I help people set up their business and I give her some tips and I show her what to do. She bought me lunch. She's like, hey, Mom, I'm going to buy you lunch. Can you help me fill out my paperwork? And that's why she's always abundant when it comes to her business. I'm abundant. Even my son, he has locks and he's got a lot of them. I told him, son, these things are starting to get too long. I'm not a loctician. We're going to have to take you somewhere where someone can do your hair. And he said, well, Mom, I can pay you and I'm gonna pay you right now. He paid me in that moment to do his hair because I train my kids the same way. Now he's gonna probably get it back some kind of way, that's my baby. But he has it in his mind not to take advantage of people. And that's why my kids are always abundant and they're getting out of my pocket almost non-existent other than basic needs. And did you know that roaches are affiliated with poverty? And I would hear the young people say all the time, he roaching, she just roaching. When they would ask for lunch money, you got $1 every day, the same person, you got $1, you got $1. And they would say, stop roaching. And that's what a lot of you business owners are out here doing, roaching. And it has a spirit of poverty on it, which is why you're not having the breakthrough that you want in your business. And you feel like you can pay them when you want to pay them. Let it have been another daycare, they're putting your child out. But because that's cousin Poo Poo or Ray Ray, you know what I'm saying? And I know he fixed my car at his shop, but I'm just going to pick up my car and I'll pay him in a week or two. Again, we're not talking about agreement. We're talking about that mindset. Just because it's family and friends, I can take advantage of them and their business. And you wonder why you broke as a person and in your own business. Number 3, stop calling it a small business unless that's what you want. Unless that's what you want, you're cool with just doing what you do. I'm talking to people that want to expand, that want to grow, that want to be national, global, worldwide. You want, a lot of money with your business. You have to stop saying, I have a small business. I don't care what the world says. I don't care what society says. If you want to expand, you have to stop saying that. And I know it's controversial. Well, if you only got 2 clients and if you only have, 5 people working for you, you're considered a small business. Says who? What the hell? If I only have 1 client this month, ain't nothing small about me. Ain't nothing small about my business, and there's nothing small about what I have to offer. There's nothing small about my gifts, my talents, my products, or my services. When I'm in a group of people and they're talking about, oh yeah, we're all small business owners, my mind turns off. Like, I've trained myself to think abundantly. I can't even think. I'm being serious. Like, it's like, I don't hear anything else they say. And I'm not saying I don't talk to people and associate with them, but if you want me to come and be a part of something like a group, we have a small, I can't. I'll get on my phone and I just ignore. I don't hear anything you say because I'm not a small business. I've never have been, never. Where does that come from? That's something that's legally, government-wise, whatever. That's what they categorize you as. But if you want to be big, you have to speak big. You keep saying, and then you get on there on Facebook, all the small business owners check in, and everybody commenting, raising their hand. I scroll through. That's not me. There's nothing small about me or my business. If that's what you want, that's what you want. And if you have a daycare, and if big to you is having full enrollment in a building or at home, if you can only have so many kids at home, like 13 or 15, and that's full capacity, ain't nothing small about that. There's nothing small about that. I don't associate with it because there's a mentality there. They keep speaking it, number one, and that's why they stay there. Yes, well, everybody gotta start somewhere. That's your belief. I don't care if I start my business today. I can have 10 clients by the end of the day because I can manifest that. I have whatsoever I say. So do you. That's why your business is still small, because you come in, and then y'all come into agreement. Where you Christians at? Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name and y'all all agree? That's why y'all are all still there, small. And some of you are flatlining. Some of it is just over because you constantly speak that over your business. You are a business owner, period. You can use other words other than small. Jeez. Then you want to say, people don't support small businesses. Do you hear? You see? Especially Black-owned businesses, they don't support. You have what you say. I'm Black. I'm supported. I'm well supported. I will literally run out of the room. I will walk out of a room if I'm in a group of people, like if there's some kind of event, and we're going to talk about small bit. I get my stuff, my iPad, and I walk out the room. I'm not going to let you speak that over me because of what I'm manifesting for myself. I will walk out of your event. So I will walk out. Unless you have me coming there as a speaker, it's not like I'm like, anti-small business owners. I'm saying I won't allow that to be spoken over me and my business. And I won't associate with people that come into agreement with that. But I'll come speak to your people and I'm going to tell them to stop calling their businesses small. I mean, why can't you just say, I'm a successful business owner? Why you got to say I'm a small business owner? I'm going to tell you why a lot of y'all do that. Because some of you are manipulators and you want people to feel sorry for you. Yeah, I'm just a small business owner. We just a small business, with inflation and COVID. And you see how poverty, that is not empowering. Empowering is I'm a business owner. I'm a successful business owner, and pitch whatever you're pitching. You don't have to accept the belief systems of other people. They tell you, the first year your business is going to be dead. The second year is going to die again. And maybe by the 3rd or 4th year, you'll start making a profit. I don't care if I start my business today. I can go viral tomorrow. That's my belief system. And so you manipulate people with this sob story. Yeah, I'm a small business owner. And then you want people to feel, some kind of, let me go ahead and support her because she's a small business. If your business is small, that's on you. It's because you think small and you keep saying it and you keep associating with other people who feel the same way. Step 4, if you want to grow your business, this may be the last one. And I'm going to show you specifically how I do it. You as a business owner that want to expand, find one business to patronize. Find one business, not a small business. I'm talking about a business of someone that you know, that you're directly connected to, and support them like this. Like once a month, buy something from them. I don't care if you're not in the mindset yet for big, maybe find the least expensive thing on their website and you buy it once a month or once every other month. Put something in the cart, you wait till your next cash flow, and then you buy from them. If you're not on social media, I'm not sure how you saw the video, maybe you're on YouTube, ask for their card and maybe you drop it off at different stores and you do something, pick 1 or 2, but I want you to hone in on that one, not just go to different people, just try it. Because this is what you want. You want a consistent client that comes to you repeatedly. So put that out in the universe. I'm telling y'all, this is some good stuff. Find one person that you get all your candles from. One person that you get all your hair products from. One person, and sometimes you can switch it up because our hair does its thing. But find one person that you're consistent with and you stay in their carts and you buy their stuff. I do it. If you haven't manifested money like that yet, you need to get with me. But if you haven't, find one person, share their post, share their products, put it in your stories, do something. Especially if you just want personal financial growth, do something for someone that's consistent, because you want consistent income and abundance and flow into your life. For example, these earrings, I get these from Madewell Mercantile. I'm going to tag anybody that I mentioned in this video. I get my jewelry from her. I got 2 pieces. I'm holding my phone over there. On my other hand, I go into her cart all the time. And here's the thing, I know her personally, and I never ask her for a discount. I pay her full prices. I go to her website. I know her. We spent time working together years ago. And when I found out she had a business, I bought soap from her. I bought candles. I've been buying from her for years. I have another one. Our kids are cousins, but we're not cousins. But I still support her. I could be like, well, we fam. Our kids are fam. No, I just went on her site and I'll probably post it, which I always do. Even these, I always post her jewelry, right? I'll post it. I just bought some other stuff since I can't buy from her. She's in Florida. She has a baking company. I bought her tool set, like a baking set. And it's the thing, I don't really bake, but it's pretty. I'll either keep it in my house or I'll give it to somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't ask for discounts because I'm not poor in spirit. I'm not poor in my mind. I have a cousin, Gregory Daniels. He plays the saxophone. If I have an event, the first thing I'm going to ask, and I want us to get into this practice. What is your fee? Come on, let's say it. Let's practice it. What is your fee? Some of us have a hard time saying that because we're already coming in with a mindset to take, not to give. If I call him up and I'm like, hey, Greg, I have an event. I want you to come play for me. What is your fee? Not, we cousins, we go back. We grew up in Richmond, man. Will Fortune, that's another one. He's been very supportive over the years, but he also plays the saxophone. If I ask him to come to an event, what is your fee? LaShawn, she has an in-home daycare. I'm not going to ask her, hey, can you watch my niece for a day or two and just throw them out there? I'm going to say, hey, this is what I need for a day. How much would you charge me? I can't be like, girl, we used to kick it. You remember Shawnee Boo, Sean. I can't do that. I could, but I'm not that type of person. And we have a relationship to where she probably like, girl, don't even worry about it. But I'm still going to offer. And she may need it. And she may say it's going to be this much for this day. Rightfully so. She's worthy of compensation. Anybody that has a business or a brand, you are worthy of full compensation. Exchange. Or if she's like, girl, you don't have to pay me nothing. Okay, well, I'll bring you some lunch. What do you need? You want something from Smoothie King, Chick-fil-A? What you want? That's how that works. But we don't do that. Oh, okay, then I'm just going to bring them then. I'll be there by 8. So again, I'll tag all these people. And if y'all are in the area, hit them up. And some of them are authors and they do other things. And these are just people that are off the top of my head that I've been affiliated with. And I know they have businesses and they can relate. Maybe if you're in the area, patronize their business. Go to their websites. And I said patronize a business. I'm not talking about going to get jewelry from Target, Walmart. I'm talking about somebody that has a business. If you're a business owner, find another business, someone that you can directly go to and patronize their business. And this is all about putting abundance out into the spirit realm so that you can get abundance back. That's what this is about. Having that mindset, go to my website, book a session. I'll teach you how to do that. I've told you steps, and now the answer is this. You're doing that because you have that poverty, lack, scarcity mindset that has to be broken off of you. If you have $50 and you know that they charge $200, then you ask for it. You pray. That's the prayers that we pray. I've got $50. Help me multiply this $50. Because I want to be a giver. I don't want to be a taker. I don't want to be a beggar. I don't want to be a thief. I don't want to take advantage of people. Then the next day you're going to get a call and someone says, hey, I got $100. Can you do this for me? Blah, blah, blah. Or, hey, you're going to get a $50 refund or a credit. There's your $200 right there. That's what happened to me. I did a video about how I manifested $250 to get a divorce. And come spend some time with me. I will change your whole personality, because some of this may not be computing or connecting. Like, my business is not growing because I have a certain type of mindset and I just keep asking people to do stuff. Yeah. And if you're not ready to ask that question, what is your fee? That means you have some work to do. If that even bothers you saying that, you have work to do. And I know if I call somebody and ask them for something and they tell me the price, if I don't have it in that moment, I say, thank you for letting me know, because I'm about to go manifest that so that I can come and be a blessing to their business, because that's what I want for myself. If the Spirit tells me to do something for free, it's because he knows that person's heart. Just them being obedient to start whatever they're starting or to do whatever ministry or whatever they're doing, school, organization. He knows their heart. And if he tells me to do that, I'm going to do it. And guess what happens? Months down the line, they'll come back and they'll say, hey, remember that time you came and spoke and I couldn't pay you? Well, business is growing. I took that session with you, and check your Zelle, your Cash App, your bank account. I just sent you 20 grand. It's not always about, I charge. Y'all get the point. And some of these business owners and brands have full-time jobs, and you're asking them to come and do stuff and take time away from when they're with their family and their kids to come and do something for you for free. They are still working full-time jobs while they're still working their brands and their businesses. I don't ask you guys to do anything. If you follow me and you watch my videos, I don't ever beg. I just post my stuff and go on about my business. I don't beg anybody to do anything, even my videos. I just give you the information and that's it. But I'm asking you this time, will you share this video? Will you share this video with entrepreneurs, brands, business owners, people that keep saying they're small business owners? Because I know the frustration. I'm an entrepreneur. I have 4 businesses that I run. Tag somebody, tag a business owner, tag somebody that you know needs this. Maybe y'all have been having this conversation. Tag them. Comment yourself. Share your own story so that other people can see it. We're not talking about strategies, business strategies. We're talking about mindset as far as abundance. We're talking about mindsets and how to treat each other when we have our businesses. You know what I'm saying? Look at this jewelry. These are beautiful. I just love these earrings. I love them. Some people are not going to share. They're not going to tag, but you know what they will do? They'll be in my DMs asking for advice, asking for help. The prayers that we pray, God help me to grow my business, although I keep begging and asking people to do stuff for free. Let's change our prayers. God, show me how to multiply money in my life. Show me how to be a blessing to other brands and vendors. Show me how to have abundant mindset. Help me manifest the money so I can book a session with Dorian so she can teach me and show me how to consistently think the right way to bring in abundance for my business so that I can grow my business with the cash flow. I'm telling you what the missing piece is what you're putting out there. That's what you're getting back, and that's nothing. Offering people plates of food. What if we don't eat chicken? What if we ate before we got here? What if we spent money to eat because we had to come to this event? It costs money to come and do what we do. That's why we charge.